Hey everybody, Chris here, U-Join Off-Road, North Carolina. Wrapping up this 2002 E350 V10. This van was found by a local buddy of mine. He's a dealer. He knows the deal, and if he finds a low mileage V10, he snags it. So glad he did. They cleaned it up at their shop, got the lettering off of it. This is actually a church van, and then brought it here for us to sell. Put a price on it as a spec build and found a new home pretty quick. And so here it is. Got it in the schedule and got it built. So 6-inch kit on 35s. Went with the Nitto Recon Grappler, 35 1250 17 on the American Racing Baja wheel in black. Single Fox 2.0. From this angle you can see our axle push. Very controversial over the years on that we push the axle forward. The reason we do that is for more tire clearance to the back of the fender, and the van wheel wells are just so small. It's not like a truck. We've got big wheel wells. They're so small, so we move the axle forward to give it a little more clearance. And with our leaf spring suspension, the axle moves backwards as the spring flattens out and compresses, so we need that clearance at the back of the fender. Also, when you use the stock coil bucket placement on the E-Series four-wheel drive conversions, which a lot of converters do, it just, to me, it looks like the van's kind of walking on its tippy toes, and it looks funny. This is a much more aggressive look, and it's functional, so that's why we do it. Custom spec springs front and rear as always. This is a standard passenger van, so we didn't have to go crazy with the capacities. And up front we've got our FB003 front bumper, all aluminum, built right here in our shop in North Carolina. You can hear the guys building them in the background. Baja design light upgrade. So you got the amber fog, a clear fog, and the clear spot. Got the Warren VR12S, factor 55 thimble, agency 6 fair lead. Anderson plug is wired up, and the OBA port is there. This rig does not have OBA, so the plug is there for future OBA if somebody decides to do that. Up front, we've got our gorgeous Stage 3 front axle, 456 gears, Detroit True Track, Dynatrac knuckles, hubs, spindles, and 35 spline inner and outer chromoly axle shafts. So this is the bad dude, top of the line, beautiful axle. It's a V10, so it's got a 4R100 behind that. Transmission came out for a full rebuild and full drive conversion. Once we got that back in, we bolted up the NV271 and 1350 CV drive shafts front and rear. Under the hood, nothing happened except the S-Pod. S-Pod is in there. Got our side steps. Here's the S-Pod switch panel. Got all the front lights and a reverse override. He's got 2 open circuits if he wants to add some more light in the future. There's our manual shifter for the T-case, sitting right next to the seat. Indicator light right there. Truck coming by. Please don't hit us. I'll let him go by before. I'll come around the passenger side while he's in our way. Here's the passenger side step. So we reroute the exhaust on these gas vans to make room for the T-case and the front drive shaft. Went with a new fuel tank on this one. The old one just didn't want to take a weld, so we just replaced it. Here's a good view of the exhaust. Transmission cross member that we make here also. Yep, and the front sway bar. Stock front sway bar, F-Series front sway bar on this one. No need to run a Hellwig or anything crazy on a regular van. Out back, we've got our RB001 rear bumper. You can see the little red ring that we wire into the parking lights, Pelican case, and the spare tire. But this van did not have a hitch on it, so we added a Kurt hitch to it, and we buried my 7 and 4 pin combo plug right there. It's got our extended body roof rack with ARB awning mounts. It's ready for the awning. We don't go full length on the rack, mainly for wind noise. With this van set up like this, with the rack kind of at that door seam, you don't hear it at all. If you go further forward than that, you will hear the rack. So we like to keep it there. just works better. All right, well, that's it. I think I covered it all on this beauty. Getting road miles on it before it goes home next week. And I think a new customer and his family is going to enjoy it. And I just heard in the background, this guy is not even delivering to us, but he sure did mess up my video. So, have a good day. Thanks for watching. If you don't follow us on Instagram and Facebook, please do. See ya.